Hello, boys and girls from Miss Butler's class and my class. I am going to do a YouTube video or two to go over our writing assignment that you're going to be working on over this week and finishing next week. You will need your English book, page 143. You are going to be writing a book review. In order to write a book review, it's really important that you understand the difference between a book report and a book review. Book reports you've done before, beginning, middle, end. Pretty simple. We're going to do a book review. You are not doing a book report, so it's really important that you tune in to the next thing that I'm about to say. Book review. I'm going to read it from page 143. A book review is written to persuade someone to feel the same way you do about a book. When you write a book review, you always give your opinion of the book, hoping to persuade the reader to agree with your opinion. If you liked the book, you hope they will read it again and like it too. Not that they'll read it again, but that they will read it and like it. If you didn't like the book, you're trying to persuade them not to read it, not to waste their time. So what you are going to be writing is a book review. It is going to be 4 paragraphs. Paragraph 1 is your intro and your opinion. Paragraph 2, sorry, I got a little itch there. Paragraph 2 is going to be reason 1 that supports your opinion. Paragraph 3 is reason 2 that it supports your opinion. Now both paragraph 2, which is reason 1, 3, reason 2, will need examples from the text, examples to support the reason. And then paragraph 4 is your conclusion, and you're giving a recommendation. So 4 paragraphs: intro, opinion, reason 1 with examples, reason 2 with examples, conclusion, and recommendation. Goes over all of that on page 143. I'm going to set my timer because if I go too long, I can't post it. So let me make sure I don't go over the timeout. It might take me 2. All right, I want to read Summer of the Secret Cabin to you. It's on page 143. Here is their intro and opinion. Do you want to read a story about secrets, forgotten letters, and adventures? The Summer of the Secret Cabin by Mason Hyde is a terrific book for you. That is a great example of a first paragraph. It's got the title, author, and opinion all in 2 sentences. Paragraph 2. First, great transition word, isn't it? First, it is a very exciting book. Nick and Anthony find a deserted, so the reason is it's exciting. Now they're going to tell you why it's exciting. Nick and Anthony find a deserted cabin in the mountains and decide to use it for a clubhouse. But soon, they discover that a ring of smugglers is also using the cabin. One night, the boys even get locked inside. Do you think they escape? Do the smugglers get caught? Read the book to find out. So they gave you the reason in the first sentence. It's very clear. First, it's exciting. But they're not going to make you guess why it's exciting. They gave you probably 3 reasons why it's exciting and left you with some questions and making you probably want to read the book. That's what it did for me. Paragraph 3 is going to have reason 2. Second, this is a book that will teach you important lessons. Bam! First sentence is your topic sentence, and it tells you what that second reason is. Let's read on for examples that support reason 2. Nick has to learn a lesson about kindness when he meets an old man who needs his help. Anthony learns about forgiveness when his dog gets hurt in a fire in the cabin. Reading this book taught me how important it is to love others. Wow, again, paragraph 3 has reason 2 with specific examples from the book. Paragraph 4, recommendation and conclusion. I would recommend this book to anyone who likes adventure. You won't have any trouble getting into the story, but you might have trouble putting it down. That is a really good 4-paragraph book review. Right now, say out loud what a book review is. Are you writing a book review? Yes. Are you writing a book report? Just telling beginning, middle, end? No. Book review. Guidelines are on page 143. Now, 144 is something that we're supposed to do together. So I'm just going to give you some ideas. I wish you could see my book. I tried to use my whiteboard, but I couldn't get the computer screen, couldn't see the whiteboard. I'm going to give a little bit of an example. I'm going to do By the Great Horn Spoon. My opinion of the book is that it is awesome. I like it. Reason 1 teaches about California history, or let's say about the gold rush. And reason 2, I just thought it had interesting characters. So this is what I have done so far. You don't need to write this down. Page 144, you are not going to need to do yourself. Just watch this, okay? Now is where you might run into what might be the trickiest. You're going to have to give examples from the book. Now remember, I've already told my class, you can't do a book that we've read together in class, or else it wouldn't matter if you were trying to persuade us or not because we've already read it. You need to do a book that you have read. You can use your biography book report if you want because it's fresh in your mind, but you don't have to. But you can't do Stone Fox and you can't do By the Great Horn Spoon, okay? Now here is, I've got my opinion of the book. I've got reason 1, teaches about gold rush, and I've got reason 2, interesting characters. So examples from the book. It teaches about the gold rush. I would give maybe 3 examples of how it teaches about the gold rush. It taught me about traveling to get to California from the East Coast. It taught me how you got from San Francisco to Sacramento. It taught me what the towns look like, and really some of the people that made a lot of money were the people selling stuff, not the people finding gold. It taught me what it looked like on I just forgot what the word of use, a gold mine, a site where you would like put sticks with cans on it, your claim, what a gold rush claim looked like. So those are just some of the things I learned about the gold rush. I learned that a lot of people went back poorer than when they started. Now, interesting characters. Now I'm going to my reason 2. You should read it. Praiseworthy. Such an interesting character. A butler in the Wild West. And a butler that can fight to boot. I mean, he was just a fun character. Very proper English. Tried to do the right thing by Jack. Jack is another interesting character, a boy trying to save the family home. A boy trying to save the family home. I thought Cut-Eye Higgins was kind of an interesting character, even though he's the bad guy. All good stories have a bad guy. That's what gives you that friction between right and wrong or good and evil. And he was an interesting, super bad guy. Then I would give my recommendation. Yes, I think you should read this book. You'll learn a lot and you'll enjoy it. So do you see how that's what your outline will look like? Okay, I notice that my time for this video is running out, so I'm going to stop it, but I'm going to come right back and finish up what I want you to do.